Welcome to the Survivor Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the Survivor Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. Oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, yo. Oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, yo. Welcome, everybody, to the Survivor Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. I break down all things this season of Survivor 43. We are going to break down the entire episode from last night, episode 4. But first, make sure you smash that like. Let's set a like goal, you guys. I'm going to say 300. You guys really brought me some views I didn't think I would get with Survivor. I thought I'd get like 2 views. So I think we got maybe close to 2,000 views, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really thought no one wanted to see me cover Survivor. So that was a nice surprise to see that some of you do want to see me cover Survivor. So smash that like. If you want to support the channel, subscribing obviously is a wonderful way to do that. Shout out to the Lean team. Liking the video. You can also send a super chat while I'm live or a super thanks once the video is posted that supports the channel, or join me on the Lean team. I have a membership on YouTube. I have 1 membership. I have multiple members, but 1 membership. And then I also have a Patreon. Okay. Now that we got all that fun stuff out of the way. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I did find my buff. Yes, Survivor. Yes, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. Found the buff. So we're rocking the buff tonight. Oh my God. I have to say, you guys, let me know all your thoughts, hopes, dreams, and opinions in the chat. But I really enjoyed episode 4. I feel like we got a little bit of, strategic Survivor. We got a little bit of nitty-gritty dirty Survivor. We got, I don't know what's going to happen Survivor, even though now we've had 4 women go home in a row, which is like, even though I did lose one of my team Aquarian people, you guys, I did. I lost one of my team Aquarius people, Lindsay. And I was like, no. Even though Lindsay is, hi, Billy Ball. Even though Lindsay has been, this episode, she wasn't the editor. Was she really freaking out that much and being that paranoid? I guess we'll never know. But hello. And I drafted Carla for my team. So my team is, I forget who I have. I have Lindsay. I have Carla. And then who else do I have, you guys? Oh my God. I'm blanking. Who else is on? Who's the other Aquarian? She's on Vessi. What's her name? Why can't I think of her name? I gotta still pull up people's names. I know it's episode 4, but some of these, we have seen Vessi quite a bit, Joleen. You could have memorized her name. Okay, while I'm looking up the name to the people I drafted in my Survivor draft, make sure you crack an ice cold beverage because we are gonna get into it. If this is your first time watching me cover Survivor, we do it in a very comedic way. We take a funny, real life, not super strategic look at Survivor. As much strategy as I like to get into. I look at more of the people, interesting observations, things like that. No, I don't have, yes, Noelle. I don't have Ellie. I'm kind of glad I don't have Ellie. We'll see. Ellie has very dramatic eyes, and I can have very dramatic eyes as well, but she's always, the whole episode, she was like, really, Gabler? No, I don't need a palm front. Gabler is giving a, I don't know if he's trolling them or if this is his real personality, but Gabler, they are asleep. The baby teenager, 19-year-old Screech Jr. is asleep. Ellie's asleep, but she sleeps like this. I'm sleeping. And he comes up and covers them with a palm front, you guys, or is that palm front, palm leaf, whatever it's called. And it's not like soft and cushy. These are crusty, crunchy, dry. Just think you're sleeping. You hear the ocean. Yeah, you're cold. Yeah, you're on Survivor. Yeah, you got to do watered poops, but you're sleeping. And then all of a sudden, here comes Gaby Gabler putting some straw, like a giant piece of sharp straw that could have ants. He's like, it doesn't have ants. Don't worry. Thanks, Gabler. No, that is not a blanket, a jungle blanket. That was so funny. But also, I would have been kind of pissed too. And Ellie is not, she is not holding back that she's pissed. She's like, no, I don't want it, Gabler. Okay, this is the fire. This is how you make fire. All right, Jeff tells us every time, fire is your life in this game, Gabler. And you're putting like tiny things underneath. And it's not gonna keep the fire, Gabler. Gabler's like, I thought you said you liked Megadeth. And she's like, I don't like Megadeth that much. Okay, so they're relationship of working together is falling apart. But we saw that last episode as well. But Ellie is so annoyed. Yes, that was palm fronds. Is that what they're called? Not palm fronts? Palm fronds? Oh my God, have I been saying this wrong my whole life? Now I have to Google it, you guys. Oh, fronds. Palm frond. It's a frond. Fronds. Oh my God. I've been saying palm fronts. Joleen, I got to go back to school. You guys, somebody called the University of Wisconsin because they never told me it was a palm frond. In my defense, we don't have palm fronds, palm anything in the Midwest where I grew up. But now I live in California and I didn't know it was a damn palm frond. Okay. Oh my gosh. She does a little reminders of Brittany, just a little bit. Frond. Yeah, it's Frond. If anyone didn't know, just like I did not know. Okay, so let's pull it up here. So now we've had 4 women go in a row. We had Mariah, Justine, Nneka, and Lindsay leaves this episode. So like I said, Gabler is just like, hey guys, you want me to cover you with a palm frond? And they're like, no, Gabler, we're asleep. And the teenager is going to pop off. I'm calling it now. He doesn't have a lot of patience with him. So Sammy is probably going to pop off any day now. And I don't know if I'm excited for it, but maybe for the drama of it. Okay. And Ellie and Gabler are like this. Gabler's like, well, we both have very big personalities. I don't know why he talks like that in my head, but he does. We both have very big personalities. And okay, thank you, Gabler. And Ellie's like, oh my God, okay. And then Ellie has her little friend Janine, and Janine's like, he's the worst, right? He's the worst. And Ellie's like, he is. And I'm a psychologist. I see the worst of the worst. Okay. Nana's here. My mom's here in the chat. She says, palm fronds. Is that the name of a cookie? I wish I could go for a cookie. I'm on day 10 of a cleanse, and I haven't had Diet Coke. I haven't had sugar. I haven't had anything, but just bubble waters, green tea, water. Poop talk already. None yet. It's already 7 minutes in. We should have had a diarrhea conversation by now on this channel. Okay. Oh my God. You went to the, well, that's why we're all so smart. So smart. So smart. So smart. So smart. Okay. So we have that little friction going on between them and the Baka tribe. You know, Baka's, they're getting annoyed with each other. You know, Ellie and Janine are getting annoyed with Gabler. Owen is just living. Owen's living in the middle. You know, I think he gets a little sassy during the puzzle making. And Ellie's like, don't get sassy. Ellie's like, don't get sassy. Don't get sassy. Don't do it. And he's like, oh, good. Okay. So he gets a little sassy. And then obviously the teenager, Sammy's like, I usually sleep till noon. So I don't even know why I'm awake right now, but I guess I am playing Survivor. All right, now let's talk about Vessi. Vessi comes back from tribal. They just got rid of Nneka. Cody is aloha. He's feeling it. Hawaii 5-0 is feeling it. He's like, I feel like I'm trying to get the Cody voice, the Codester. Let's see if I have a filter for Cody. Would this be a Cody filter? Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cody. Yeah, rock out with your cock out. Yeah, we're in I just love like living LIVIN. Yeah, we're in Oahu. Yeah, getting rid of Nneka was like losing my girlfriend, and then they said the pizza wasn't there and someone pissed in the beer. Oahu. That was interesting. Okay. Oahu. So Cody is he's upset. They just got rid of Nneka. He's like, oh, I had to vote her out. I had to do it because they think, that's the reason they weren't winning. Dwight is happy. He's like, hell yeah. I mean, we got to be strong. Noelle obviously was a big driving force. She's like, hey, I loved Nneka, but we got to win something. I am tired of losing. And Jesse as well. They're wondering, did they do the right thing? Then over at Coco, Coco's like, oh, we are living the dream. Eat some fish and some fruity do. They haven't lost yet, so they're feeling so good about themselves. We have Queen Carla. I'm so happy I drafted Queen Carla. If you go back to the Nerdtainment draft, but no one else wanted Queen Carla. I don't think I did, because I saw myself in Carla. I see myself in Feria by L'Oreal, and I'm worth it. And Carla's worth it. Okay. Carla, smart. Now, last episode, I did criticize her because I thought, what was she waiting for with the beware advantage? What was her hesitation? You know, someone with a septum piercing, I don't normally think that they play it safe. Okay. Plus a septum piercing. Well, she's only 28, so she's still very young, and she's at that really horrible age of 28, which is just it was the worst age I've ever been. So I will encourage everyone who's 28, turn 29 or go back to 27. 28's not worth it. But Carla really seems to be in this episode. She stepped out as running. She's running it. She is running these people. She's smart. She knows what's up. And I think, you know, she might have had that minor hesitation, but maybe that's actually something to be looked at as a good thing. You know, maybe in that moment, she had to think like, nope, I'm playing for my wife. I'm playing for me. And she kicked her septum ring up and she was like, let's do this, Carla, because you're Carla and you're going to Carla this shit. All right. But otherwise, you know, they're doing very well. I mean, Lindsay, I've been worried about Lindsay for a while. Pre-interviews, was I worried? I can't remember. I'd have to go back and watch my little assessment over on Nerdtainment, but I noticed that she's a little high strung in this game, a little high May, a little too much. You know, she's like, no, we don't look for idols right now. Remember when she was telling James last episode, when James was like, on my birthday, I'm going to find an idol. And she's like, no, you're not. I run your birthday. I am everybody's mommy. And then Ellie pulled up and like, me too. Hashtag me too. All right. So, you know, they've been pretty lucky to be, I mean, they've won, so they've earned it. But right now they're sitting pretty with the most tribe people. They have the biggest tribe. Okay. The island people, they are full of island people, and everyone else, not so much. Not so much. We get a reward challenge, which is usually a fun time. And in the reward challenge, it's basically, who knew Cody was like a pitcher? Like Jeff said. Jeff was, you know, here's Jeff. Jeff's like, everybody get up. What's up, everybody? Survivor's ready. Let's play this game. Didn't know Cody was a MLB pitcher, right? Jeff knows sports. Jeff knows everything. Jeff knows cargo shorts, and Jeff knows sports. Okay? Cody, he's vibing. He's throwing them. Way to go, Cody. All right. Cody's knocking down all of these blocks. Way to go, Cody. And Cody's just whipping it, you know. And I was a first baseman and a third baseman, so I have an arm and I can catch. Okay? I am like the ultimate catch. But seriously, that's Joleen talking, not just Jeff. I'm sure Jeff is an ultimate catch too. But Jeff's like, all right, Cody's taking it. Wow. Oh, wahoo, Cody. And Cody's like, Livin, Jeff. And then we have, who was throwing for the others? Oh, Ryan. Ryan can climb trees and get coconuts. But sometimes I'm like, Ryan, what is going on over there? He's got such big muscles. You know, I just expect so much with so many muscles. But he was struggling. Poor Ryan. He was struggling in quite a few of the competition this episode. He just couldn't knock these blocks off. But Cody jumped to the lead and he knocked all the blocks down. So then you take the blocks and you put the blocks on the ground, and then you play The Floor is Lava. Holy Netflix-inspired Jeff Probst. Jeff was like, I saw that they made a show out of this on Netflix, so now we're going to do a competition. So now the first person to knock the blocks down, and everyone preceding that person who's throwing the balls, all the balls throwers were dudes too. I would have been there and I'd have been like, I'm throwing. They would have been like, no, I'd been like, okay. And I probably would have done really badly, but you never know, okay? So Cody knocks down. Then he has to put his feet on the blocks and not touch the sand. And then they all have to do that, okay? So Cody is in the lead, playing for Vessi, and he's killing it. In the rears is Ryan playing for Coco. And then who the hell played for, why can't I think who played for? Was it the kid? Was it Owen? Who played for Baka? I don't even remember because they're in the middle. Okay. Allie said, I swear Jeff is the original Orange Theory fitness coach, walking up and down the aisles, shouting, half insulting motivators while you're dying on your treadmill challenge. I've never been to an Orange Theory. I've always wanted to try it. They're all over in LA and people seem to love them, but I imagine that is very difficult and it would be hard for me not to go, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Okay. Jamie, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that one. You're not wrong. Okay. What Flower? Are you me? Am I in my own chat? Oh my God, both corners. Like, wow. What in the ambidextrous? We are amazing. Thank you for acknowledging all of us. That's amazing. Brian said Jeff is a sadist. I think he is. He enjoys telling. He was telling. Who was he telling? Oh, he was telling Dwight. It was like, and Dwight is undoing the puzzle pieces slower than I knew he could. The slowest possible way. He is so slow. Wow, Dwight. I didn't think anyone could get any slower, but you just slowed it up and you came in the slow zone. All right. So in the end, we see that Bessie wins and takes home the prize, the treat. And the treat is 10 fish. And I'm like, bring a book. I'm bored. I am bored with 10 fish. You got to add something to it. Jeff, you can't just have fish. I know this is Survivor. Remember back in the day with Survivor? I feel like you got way more bang for your buck, way more bang for your throw, but they're like, here's 10 fish. I realize they're starving. And I realize right now they'll eat anything. Even Cody was like, we don't have flint. We don't have fire. I'll eat them raw. And that's when Noelle was like, Cody, we don't eat them raw. I'm not eating them raw. He was like, Oahu, you don't eat sushi, bro? And she was like, no. I mean, yes, but I'm not eating. Yes, there's a difference. When someone, I don't know what sushi chefs do to prepare the sushi that makes them so delicious. I think they add cream cheese. But I agree with Noelle. I am not going to just start going to town on a carp. I'm not just going to start raw dog and a salmon. That's not how I'm going to do it. I need a little bit of fire. It needs a little bit of cooking, unless we have someone there who's going to put them in sushi rolls and we got some cream cheese. I'm not for it. But back to my original point, 10 fish, Jeff, 10 fish. I know this is an expedited season. Everything's moving quickly, but we can't throw in a couple baked potatoes. I mean, what else? What goes good? Some veggies? Maybe a little side of fruit, something, a drink. Remember when people would get like a beverage? You also get milk and cookies. And, I always thought, what's the thing I'd want least out in the hot, sandy beach for days and days with questionable tummies? Milk. Ew, gross. Okay, no thank you. I want something, give me some limonade or something, some lemonade, something good. But I felt like that was, it wasn't enough for me. Okay. Scientifically proven. Thank you, Max. Thank you. That's what I thought. Next season, 10 fish and a tub of cream cheese. P. Scott, it's like you're reading my mind. That's exactly what I was thinking. If I could do this and this, but not just the fish. All right. So that's when Jeff tells us something that I don't know if I was aware of this previously. And you guys let me know if you were aware of this, but apparently you can just go and be like, yo, Jeff, I don't like this prize. I want another one we've had before. I want the fruit. So we saw the fruit, I think last episode, this beautiful, bowl of fruit, which to me right now is my only source of sugar on this cleanse. So I'm like, and I'm only eating berries and one banana in a smoothie. But the way they're eating those apples, there's nothing like a crisp, juicy apple. When you're like, I used to wake up in the middle of the night and wake Chell up because we had a small little apartment. And I would just grab an apple and sit at our dining room table and go, just a real good, like, what are the good ones? Not apple crisp. What are they called? You guys know what I'm talking about. Not Fuji's. I'm talking the ones that apparently all Minnesotans love. My friend's husband was like, all you Minnesotans love those apples. A Honeycrisp. Like just a big old Honeycrisp. And I'll just eat it. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm just chowing down an apple. And Charles like, yeah, I woke up and heard you because I was like, it's like the loudest food you can eat. The most obnoxious but delicious. Yes. Not a granny. No. Honeycrisp. Oh, so good. So good, you guys. So that fruit thing looked really good. So this is where Noelle has to step in and go, I know you're Livin, but I am Hungry. And I'm also LOGICAL, logical and hungry. All right. So I'm not going to eat raw fish right now. I think what we should do is we should take the fruit platter since we don't have fire. And then they also get the opportunity to go to one of the other tribes, Baka or Coco, and steal. And I love a steal. I do love a steal because it brings the drama. I love a little drama for your mama. Red Delicious can kick rocks. I am not. Every time I bite into a damn Red Delicious, it's that yellow, foamy, and I'm like, how long has this? Our Red Delicious are good for 2 seconds. You pick them off the tree. If you don't eat them within those first 2 seconds, they go bad. They get soft, okay? It's like the worst sex you've ever had, all right? Immediately soft. Nothing else is ever going to happen again. It's just, they're just like this. You're like, Red Delicious, wake up. It's like, I'm dead. I'm not waking up. I'm done. I did my job, and it's over. It's over. So I don't, as the kids say, I don't fucks with the Red Deliciousies. Can you guys excuse me 1 second? My nose is running. My allergies are acting up. Talk amongst yourselves. Maybe put your favorite thing about me in the chat. Hold, please. And we're back. Yay. Okay. So they take the fruit basket and they get to pick someone's tribe, one of the tribes that they want to go and raid. And Jeff says you get one item. But that's like when you go shopping with Nana, with my mom. She's like, you get one thing. And I find my way into getting 10 things. Okay. Ever since I'm a kid, it's sales tactics, it's charm, it's all these things. All right. So if I go to Kohl's with Nana and she says, you get one item, I'm getting 5. Okay. Because the pillows are a set. They come with the blanket. We're going to need some sheets and probably a rug to match. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is what Cody did. So Cody started scaring Vessie, who everyone else is a little more logical than he is. They're a little more tame, I should say. Maybe not even logical, but like tame. Where Cody's like, LIVIN, let's just see what happens. All right. Thank you, MTV. Thank you so much. I love just leaving. It's my favorite part about coming is going. And so Cody's like, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go after Coco, and I'm gonna take their machete, dude. They can't do nothing. Oh, wahoo. And Noelle's like, that's actually really mean, Cody. And Cody's like, exactly. Oh, wahoo. And so then, of course, Dwight, who seems to be very, cuddled up in Survivor, not in a sexy way, but just with Noelle. And he's like, yeah, man, we don't want to do that. That's like, down the road, then they'll be coming for us. You got to think long term. And Cody's like, no, dude, it's right now. Oh, wahoo, LIVIN, brah. LIVIN, apostrophe. All right. So they're trying to talk him down. Then we get this fun little breakaway interview with Jesse where, he's just like, I grew up in the streets of LA. I used to be in a gang, had a teardrop tattoo. And maybe the old me would go in there and just kick their whole tribe over, kick their shelter over, wreak havoc. But now I'm a dad, I'm married, and I live in the suburbs on a cul-de-sac. So we help our neighbors. And I was like, Jesse, you're adorable. So old Jesse would wreak havoc, but now he's like, let's not. So they still plan to send Cody over to take from Coco because Coco has the most. Coco has the most island people, the largest tribe. Coco has the most resources, has won the most, and lost the most in this game. So they're gonna go over there, and they were like, get like they're fishing something. Get a fishing something. Cody's like, I don't know. Oahu, we'll see what's going down. I'm gonna rub my ass tattoo till I get there and I'll figure it out. So while they're talking about this, we see a fun edit of the 2 other tribes, Coco and Baka, going, who do you think they'll go to? Who do you think they're going to steal from? And Coco originally, James is like, not us. It's not going to be us. We don't have as much stuff as Baka. I mean, we have as the most like people and we've won them all. We haven't had to go to tribal. But technically, Baka has the most stuff. So then Baka's like, oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. He's gonna come. They're gonna come and they're gonna raid our camp. You know, you better not. Ellie's like, you better not. She was like Rennie from BB 10. She's like, you better not. You know, so she's like, this. And so ultimately, we know he doesn't go to Baka. He heads over to Coco. So you see both of the tribes going, I hear something. It's a fun edit of, I hear something. They're like, and you get these shots of them just looking long and you're like, is that a boat? Is that Jeff Probst? What is that? Is that Johnny Fairplay? Is Sandra here? Are Rob and Sandra made out of sand? Are they going to teach us but not teach us? But they're going to live like they're in Disneyland? You know, in the one thing where you climb around Disneyland? What is it? The Johnson family. What is that thing called at Disneyland? It's like a tree. It's a tree fort. It's like the Johnson family tree fort. Is it them? No. Is it? No. Okay. Oh, well, who is it? And then finally, Coco is like, oh, shit. Here comes someone. Here comes Cody. Cody gets off and he's like, oh, wahoo. I'm sorry, but Cody can stay. Cody can stay. He is so ridiculous. He can stay. He's like, what's up, fam? And they're like, and right away, Lindsay, thank you. Swiss Family Robinson. I don't know what I said. It wasn't Swiss Family Robinson. Okay. So Cody comes off. Lindsay right away is like, she's pert. She is pert plus. She is pert. And he's like, hey, I'm just the messenger. So right away, he plays down how strategic he actually is. And he's like, man, I'm just here to deliver the message. Okay, I'm not the strategy. Oh, wahoo. I'm just here to deliver the message. We want your shetty. Sorry, dog. Oh, wahoo. And they're like, not our shetty. Lindsay was like, no, you realize the ramifications of that. You realize what'll happen, right? If you take our shetty, not our machete. Well, then you know that down the road, things will happen to you. And he's like, well, I mean, I don't really want to. Oh, wahoo. But, and Lindsay's like, and then pretty soon, Coco is just handing him, take our children, take our tampons, take our love. You know, they're handing him everything. Take my virginity, take my home. You know, here's the lease to my car. Everything. There'd be a deed or a whatever you have when you have a car. Okay. Title, tax, license and registration. Take it all, bro. And he's like, no, man, I really don't want to do. Well, what were you guys offering? And they're like, hey, we have, what did they say they had? They had was it coconut? So it looked as like a branch and it's some kind of food. They said limes. Okay. So they have limes. And he's like, oh, you got tequila? Oh, and they were like, we can give you all the limes. We have so many limes. And we can give you this bark that has something in it. It's like Barg's root beer. It has bite. All right. You got to dig inside and it's nummy in your tummy. And Cody's like, okay, we'll see. He's like, what else? Let's see. God, I really don't want to take your shetty. What could I do, dog? God, friends forever, friends until the end. And everyone's just like, well, how about this? How about, this, that, the other thing? And he goes, well, I mean, I could take your fishing, all of your fishing gear, even though Jeff said just one thing. I could take all of that. And you can give me some of that bark, maybe a little bit of them limes. Oh, wahoo. And they were like, sure. Thank you so much for not taking our shetty. And I'm just like, what did Cody just do? He played these people like, oh my gosh. And the only person that seemed to notice it in the edit is Carla. She's like, he played us because she knows she's smart. Okay. And so Cody's just like, man, thanks. I guess I didn't get what I wanted, but I guess I'll take all of your fishing stuff and your bark, your taro root. Yeah, whatever that's called. Nummy in my tummy. You said it. And I'm going to need some extra limes. Yeah. Are those underwear you're wearing? Mine broke. Yeah, because I'm Libin. I ripped them off like the Hulk. Can I get those? And then James was like, here. Yes, of course. Take my undies. Okay. And Gio's like, oh my God, take my deodorant. I could bring one nice thing and it was Degree. Okay. I love it. Okay. It's heat activated. So Cody, yes, he sleazy salesman these people and they didn't know what was happening except for Carla, who was like, dude, he's coming in here all like, Oahu, Oahu, you know, Ola, or not, he wouldn't say Ola, Aloha, you know, and here, bro, you're from Idaho. I know who's the hoe, but you're definitely the hoe for taking all of our stuff. And that was so funny. I love Carla. Carla's my winner pick. I don't care. She's my winner pick. I love her. I love her. She's my best friend. I love her. After the season, I'm going to stalk her and make her become my real life friend. I love her. So, Cody takes off like, oh, wahoo, and he's gone. And Carla's just like, that mother. I thought he was from Iowa, but Idaho, Iowa, same. Take my oxygen. Okay. It's my life. You can take it now. I don't know. But it was crazy. He would be good at making stone soup. Yeah, the rules to this reward challenge were real sketchy. So he left with a whole bunch of shit. So he's gone. And then we don't even get to see, I was so excited to see Vessie's reaction to this because he played these people and he even played his own tribe, you know, thinking he was going to go in there and demand a machete, but he just used that as a bargaining tool. Because he was like, you never go in with exactly what you want. You know, you got to bargain. And I was like, oh, you got to barter. Oh, you got to negotiate. Oh, very interesting salesman. But we don't get to see him even go back to Vessie and get their reaction. I would have loved to see their reaction. I would love to Noelle to be like, oh my God, look at all this stuff we got shot up. And Dwight would be like, oh, we should have trusted you, man. And Jesse's teardrop tattoo would have reappeared like, I see you. I see what you did. That would have been beautiful. But no, we go right to the immunity challenge. All right. So we have an immunity challenge and they got to put two puzzles together, and it was like a square and then it was a triangle and there was some other stuff they had to do that wasn't that important to me. And we see for the first time, I mean, I don't remember, maybe it's happened in recent seasons. I just don't remember another tribe this early in the game helping another tribe in front of the tribe they're not helping this blatantly. But we saw this with Vessie. And if you notice after the reward challenge, there was this moment where Sammy the teenager was kind of like, hey, what's up, to like Dwight and them, like, hey guys. And they had like a little exchange. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, that's interesting. And then we go to the immunity challenge, and there we have Vessie winning again. They win immunity, and they have been just, I mean, they have had the worst time when it comes to these challenges thus far. And now they're kicking ass. And instead of knocking over they do knock over their puzzle, because that's kind of the thing that everyone does. It's very challenge-esque, you know, like from the challenge where you knock over your puzzle so the other person can't see it and can't complete it and catch up to you. And so, I think this is the challenge where Dwight was, where Jeff is like, Dwight, you are opening that bag slower than I thought was possible. Okay. The slowest you can possibly open that bag, that's you, sir. And Dwight's like, thanks, Jeffrey. He called him Jeffrey. He was getting sassy. So this is when we also hear, I believe, from Ellie. I don't know if it was this one or the one before, where she was like, don't get sassy. And I think she was talking to Owen. So that is when Vessie finishes. They knock over their last puzzle. The last puzzle, I believe, was a triangle. The first one is the square. And they knock over the puzzle. And then immediately you see Coco and Baka. They're not getting it, okay? Baka came up from the rear again, and they're just not doing a good job at this puzzle. So that is when you see Noelle go, Ellie. And Ellie's like, yes, person who just won. She's like, put the piece here, do this, do that, do this. And pretty soon, Vessie just very blatantly told Baka how to complete this puzzle. And Coco is PO'd. They are really PO'd. That's why I thought he was from Iowa. Because I always remember, you know, because it's anything that surrounds Minnesota, I'm like, that sticks in my head. But yeah, same. Okay, we're all the same. The help from the other tribe. Yeah. So it was so blatant. And Coco's like, and the people sitting out, I believe, were Gio and Cassidy are sitting out and they're like, are they helping them? They're helping them. That's not a real win. Was it Gio and Cassidy sitting out? Whoever was sitting out. I know Cassidy for sure. And I think it was Gio as well. And this competition was great for Carla because Carla was picking up those bags and she was like, those pieces, those puzzle pieces. And she's like, come on. So strong. Love a strong lady. And they were pissed. Coco was just like, oh, yeah, you didn't lose. You don't have to go to tribal, but it wasn't like a fair win. Wasn't a fair win. Didn't even count. Barely. There was so much under the breath talk. It was hilarious. Like, yeah, they got it, but like with help. Not really fair. Not really their win. Very upset. I would be too if I was Coco, because I'd be like, oh shit, we're already, like, we haven't even got to the tribe. Like, we haven't even got to the merge yet. And now you guys are already working together. Like, this is insane. Okay. So Baka finishes and Coco is going to have to face their first tribal. So we go back to Coco to watch them just scramble. All right. So immediately the guys are like, let's get rid of Cassidy. You know, she's little, she's pissing off Gio. And then we cut to a segment where Cassidy is cutting something and Gio's like, you're not doing it right. Cassidy's like, but I'm doing it my way. He's like, but that's not the right way. And she's like, well, then why don't you do it? He's like, because I don't want to. I want to teach you the right way. Well, this is my way, which is the right way. But it doesn't work. You have to cut it down the middle, then to the side, then in cubes, then quarters, and you have to sit on it, lick it, tell it it's your best friend, and then use the knife. Okay? And she's like, they're just very annoyed at the show. I would be annoyed. I like Gio, but if he came at me with that energy, I'd be like, go take a water dump. I do not have time for this. Okay? I smell. None of you people have brushed your teeth. You're all close talking with me. It reeks. Okay? We don't have a Gabler putting palm fronds on me while I'm sleeping. Okay? So I'm chilled. Beat it. But Gio seems very secure. He seems very confident that he is not going anywhere. So he was like, Cassidy, do it right or pay the price. That's basically how he was. He was super sassy, and Cassidy was just as sassy to him back something. And oh shit, they're just going to get rid of Cassidy. I mean, I guess, you know, she is the smallest girl on the team or in the tribe. I don't really know. We haven't seen a ton from Cassidy yet because, you know, they've just won so much. So we haven't seen them at tribal. We haven't really had to see them strategize. They've had things, you know, pretty easy in terms of Survivor experience wise. So, I mean, I guess we'll just say goodbye to Cassidy. And I was kind of okay with it because she's not on my team for Survivor. She's not on my draft team. And then Lindsay. But before Lindsay, we have a moment where Cassidy goes to the women, to Lindsay and to Carla. And she's like, I think we should get rid of Gio. He's being sassy. And Carla's like, really? And Lindsay's like, yeah, he's too confident. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Okay. So then they call James over, and James is just right in the middle of everybody. Everyone thinks they're working with James. James is like, I'll do it. I'll get rid of Sure. Gio, you want Gio now? Let's do Gio. It's set. Gio's probably going to go. In my eyes, that's what the edit's telling me. Then Lindsay is just like, who's that? Where's that? Where are they going? Who's talking to who? How come no one's talking to me? Why isn't Ryan talking to me? I want to talk to Ryan. I want to talk to Ryan in his boxers. What's happening? What's going on? Huh? What are you doing? Who are you looking at? Did you looking at me? You talking to me? No one's talking to me. Are you talking to me? Are you going to keep me? Am I going? I'm going. I'm going. Fuck you. I'm not even working with Carla. I don't even think I'm working with Carla. James is like, come here. And she's like, no, I thought we were working together. It's like, Lindsay, calm your boner. We don't even know what's going to happen yet. But she definitely gets very, very, very paranoid. And she's just got her little 2 pigtail braids. And she's like, forget it. Fine. And James is trying to calm her down. And that's when Carla, and this is something I would do as an Aquarius in a second. I'm like, let's cut her. This is too much. This is too much drama for your mama. Too much drama. What? No, she doesn't trust us. We're working together. This is the first tribal we've ever been to. And she's this sketched out. Then she doesn't trust us. And she's always going to be this way. And it's only going to get worse. So let's get rid of her. Get rid of her. And so then James is like, no. Let me talk to her. James is super patient. He's like, no, Lindsay, everything's going to be fine. She's like, is it though? Is it, James? Is it going to be fine? Because I don't think it's going to be fine. Carla's acting weird. He's like, no, she's not. Yes, she is. No, she's not. Yes, she is. She's acting weird. I mean, people don't look. Ryan doesn't even talk to me. I want him to talk to me. He hasn't talked to me. He's talked to me once. I'm going. You guys did you vote already? Did you write my name down? Oh my God. I just feel like it already happened. It's happened in my head. So she's so far gone. Finally, James gets her to calm down. It's too late. By this time, Lindsay's put the idea out. She's like, hey, what if we flip over to, Lindsay? Carla's like, what if we flip over to Lindsay? And people are like, whatever. It's our first tribal. Gio's excited for it. I think a lot of people who feel comfortable are just more excited to actually go to the tribal. So she's like, all right, let's dip on old Lindsay. Mom's acting weird because and then Lindsay says she's calm. She's like, all right, James, I'm going to trust you. But at one point she looks at Carla and she goes, if you're lying, I will hunt you down. Okay, we're done. This isn't Unsolved Mysteries. Okay, I don't want people to have to solve my murder after I'm on this television show. So you're going to go home and you're going to take a nap. You need a long nap and a hot bath and some Epsom salts because you're doing the most. And so that's exactly what happens. They go to tribal. It could have been super easy with Gio just voting him out, which I wouldn't have wanted Gio to go only because I think it's going to add for more drama down the road and more entertaining than Lindsay will be. But Lindsay is someone I drafted, so I didn't want her to stay, but whatever. So they get to tribal and they're like, they haven't even been there yet. So Jeff's like, whoa, wait, I got to get my Jeff filter. Jeff's like, come on in, grab a torch, light the fire. Fire is your life source in this game, okay? Get fire. Wow, this is the most exciting I've ever seen anyone walk in. Good for you guys. Good for you. All right, sit down. I'm going to ask you questions that's going to put your game at jeopardy and be super awkward. Starting with you. And I don't know who he started with, but he was like, Lindsay, what's going on? How you feeling? How you doing? Did everyone talk to you today? And she's like, no, Jeff, everyone did not talk to me today. There were people, Ryan, who didn't talk to me, and maybe they will speak up. And Ryan's like, it was me. I just didn't feel the need for speed. She's like, yes, I'll remember that when I hunt you down. Well, that was weird. And then they talked to Gio a little bit, and everyone talks to Jeff just a little. I don't remember the exact specifics of what everybody said, but I remember the feeling that this isn't looking good for Lindsay. Now, the edit kind of makes us believe that maybe James was able to rein Lindsay back into like, we are your friends, we have your back, don't hunt us down. And they're going to vote Gio out. But then we get to the voting. And the voting, the first person to vote is Lindsay. And when she leaves, everyone's like, I love the edits on everyone's faces when they're at tribal, and the first person to go to vote, if they are maybe the target, you can see it in people's faces. They're like, and they kind of make eye contact with each other. And then I'm like, Lindsay, you're in danger, girl. You are in danger, girl. And you did it to yourself. And she even admitted to Jeff, she's like, I did get a little ahead of myself, paranoia, got part of the best of me, but I was worried. And, I then, reined it together because it's not a good look to be that way, because then, the people that you're working with will think you're super sus and super sketch. And I'm actually not. I'm just I'm very high strung. I run a marathon. I don't know. She just strikes me as the type of person who's like plans out the year of how many marathons she's going to run, she's a type A, and more power to you. If you're like, Joleen, I run a marathon. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just, you're very organized. And, you have that kind of mentality where I'm like, maybe one day I won't run a marathon. That's my plan, is to never run a marathon. So then we get to the voting, and Jeff's calling votes, and he's like, first vote, Gio. And Gio's like, Me? But I help people learn how to cut things. Me? But I tell you how to cut things. Oh, okay. Me. Okay. And then Jeff's like, second vote goes to Cassidy. Yeah, Cassidy, who I might date after this. Am I married? I don't remember. Cassidy. And Cassidy's like, me? Cassidy? I told you to do Gio. Who's doing me? Oh my God. So messed up. And then Jeff's like, third vote, Lindsay. And Lindsay's like, you're all going to burn in hell. You are all going to burn in hell for sure. And then Jeff's like, Lindsay again. And then he's like, Fourth person voted off, Survivor season 43, Lindsay. And Lindsay's like, okay, well, that's really great. Thank you. She doesn't say anything, but I imagine Lindsay's mind, she wanted to say all the things, don't you think? Because it's just so in her, because she said, they had to talk her off the ledge. And then she's like, all right, they're not going to vote me out. This is great. This is fantastic. Okay, I trust them. And then she's like, I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. I'm going to take this match. I've had it all along. I was going to make fire. I'm not going to anymore. I snuck in lip gloss. Okay, that's okay. I got the Disney marathon in 2 weeks. All right, is this my bag? All right, well, you know what? Screw you guys, okay? You're all young. You're all stupid. And I'm a mother, okay? I brought a notebook because I've been taking notes on everyone who sucks, and it's all of you. All right. I also brought my wallet because you never know where there's an outlet mall. I am a mother. I love a deal. All right. And I've had my phone the whole time. So peace out, losers. And then she leaves. That would have been an epic move, but she didn't. She just quietly left. But I just imagined in my head all the things she was like, Gio, you little brat. Carla, I thought we were friends. Now I got to hunt you down. Cassidy, I'll blow you over with my breath. Okay, well, who do we have? We have James. James. Don't even get me started with James. Oh, my God. Who else? Did I miss anybody? I don't even know who else is on my damn tribe. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Ryan, I stole your favorite pair of underwear. You brought 2, and I have it in my back pocket, and I'm going to sleep with it at night. Bye. And she leaves. So she was sad, she's like, I've been waiting to get on the show for 62 years, and I'm grateful that I got on the show, but I also didn't want to leave this quickly. And I'm like, I feel you. I feel you, Linz. I feel you. She did give me some of that Aquarius sass energy that we have. But a fun thing that someone on Twitter pointed out that now I can't unsee, you guys, is how everyone spelled Lindsay's name. Okay, I don't know if anybody caught this or is on Twitter and saw this, but it was very interesting to see. So we have Cassidy voting for Lindsay, Lyndsay, Lindsay. Okay. Then who do we have next? Oop, I got to unshare this. I don't know why it just doesn't pop up like before it used to. Okay. So that's Cassidy. And then we have James voting for Lindsay. And James is Linsay, Lindsay. So that's Lindsay. That's not Lindsay. That's Lindsay. Okay. So that's someone else. So I think they should do a recount because they're not even all voting for the same person. Apparently there's other people in the tribe that we didn't even meet yet. There's Lindsay and Lindsay. Okay. And then Ryan is voting out Lynn. Okay. So Lindsay and Lindsay. Wait, how would this be pronounced? So say, S-A-Y, and then we have Linsey, Lindsay. Lindsay, say, A, and Lindsay. I don't even know. I don't even know if this is English. I have no idea at this point. So this is a whole nother lady. We don't even know her. All right. And then, okay, so we have this one. And then Carla is the only one who votes out the right person, which is Lindsay. Not Lindsay. Say, I don't know who that is. L-Y, Lindsay, and Lindsay. So I would, if I was Lindsay, I would ask for a recount. I would ask for another season. I think she's going to probably be asked back because, people really screwed up. They really dropped the ball. And I don't know if they were voting for her or another island person who wasn't there. Jeff has definitely never water pooped on purpose, maybe on accident. All right. Right. Lindsay. Oh, that would be a good one. Oh, that would have been a great one. Lindsay. Oh, that would have been my favorite. Lindsay, because it's so fun. Like Lindsay. I love it. So ultimately, I would have had more screenshots for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not able to take it when I'm watching it all the time. So this time I wasn't able to take my screenshots, but I did get a couple off of Twitter. So as it stands now, we finally have all of the tribes have now been to tribal. Now, previews for next week's episode, it looks like we might have a little split within Coco, because it looks like Cassidy might be standing up, and I like this. And maybe her and Carla, they're like, oh, the boys, or Gio and Ryan, who are besties for the resties, and James who's playing in the middle, they think they have the game going where they want it. Well, I'm about to surprise you with some things, and I am really excited to see that. Limsey, I like this. Limsey, yeah, Limsey, she was fun to watch too. Yeah, she was on this season, apparently. Limsey. So that's what we got going on now. We've had 4 people leave already this season of Survivor. Mariah, Justine, Nneka, and now Lindsay, 42, Aquarius, Weatherford, Texas. She's a pharmacist? Oh, no. Nneka was a pharmacist? Oh my God, she's a pediatric nurse. Everyone is just so successful. They don't even need Survivor. Not that it's a need thing. It's like you're called to Survivor. It's a calling. It's a calling card. Wow. All right. So she's got to go back. So Lindsay's 42 and she's from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. She's a pediatric nurse. Nneka was 42 and she's from Weatherford, Texas. She's a pharmacist. That means she gets all the Xanax she wants. I don't think that's how it works, but that's why I'm not a pharmacist. They should do a merge for 1 episode, then split. How fun would that be? Just to see what happens. Just one and then splitsies, but that would be fun advice, but I don't think they're going to do that. But that would be such a good idea, Bob. Such a good idea. Surprise double eviction. And they can get one like, everybody stay seated. I have something to say. And then you just walk off. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, we'll see. Let me see if I think that's all that I saw for next episode. Let me just see if I have the previews here. Previously on Felicity. Not previously. Oh my God. Next time on Survivor. I'm Jeff Probst. Jeff Probst has gotten a lot of ladies, I imagine. Is he married now? I don't know. Okay, so next time on Survivor. That's 7 days ago. 1 day ago. Next time on Survivor.
Next time on Survivor.
Okay. Let me put my headphones in so I don't get struck for some copyright shit. All right. Let's see what they say. I'll be Jeff. Next time on Survivor. You are not on our side. That's what Gio tells Cassie. You are not on our side. Cassie's like, they think they have the numbers, but revenge is a dish best served cold. Ooh, just like fruit. Who eats hot fruit? They're serving hot fruit. And then we have Jesse going, I came here to dream big and go for it. And you see Janine, Jesse, and Gio going for a beware advantage. Ooh. I don't know. It's spooky season, you guys. Go with me. It's $1 million game. Jesse's like, I got more tattoos to get removed, bro. Oh, then Owen. Looks like Owen finds an idol. He's like, I can mess some things up. Owen, make some moves. Oh, is that Owen's hair? No, I couldn't tell whose beautiful hair that was. Okay, so then Ellie's like, hi, I'm back. It's me, Ellie. And I got my blouse back on. Ellie says, over. We are screwed. We're screwed, you guys. And then Baby Screech, a.k.a. Sammy, says, oh, my God. Or maybe he's talking to Gabler. Gabler says, oh, my God. And Gabler's like, now the game has changed dramatically. Just because Owen got an idol? And that's all we see. Ooh. People are saying next episode seems like chaos. Chaos. As if Jesse didn't have enough power. Now he gets more, LOL, somebody says. Ooh, I'm reading the comments. I think the next episode, well, Fire Panda says, I think the next episode will be the downfall of either Ellie or Gabler. Thoughts? Concerns? In the chat, okay. P-Pop Entertainment says purr. A Cassidy Gio drama. My God, I love to see it. Me too, P-Pop. Find my channel. Me too. Freddie Tang says, is this basically spoiling that Baka is going to tribal next? so many strategy scenes with Baka. 4 people liked it. And then Kyle Roberts, never trust a Kyle, but he's coming in saying how all of this could take place before the challenge. Kyle, way to ruin it. Okay. Freddie was just trying to freaking here. I'll show you guys the comments I'm reading so we can have a little comments. Maybe we'll make this a segment. Reading comments on other YouTube channels for Survivor. So Freddie says, is this basically spoiling that Baka is going to tribal next? So many strategy scenes with Baka. Then here comes Kyle. Got to ruin the party. How? All this could have taken place before the challenge. Okay? Jeez. Fuck the system says Jeannie, but calls her Janine, will play an idol next. Ooh, fuck the system knows. Calypso says, I'm still trying to figure out what Cassidy, Ellie, and Owen are speaking about in their clips. There must be some kind of twist in the game because I don't know what they're talking about. To which 2 people like that. Oh, they went on to do more comments. Owen finds and opens the beware advantage, and now he can't align with the girls to vote Sammy out unless he gets the beads. I didn't get why he was smiling, though. Probably laughing at himself. Calypso's got all the tea, apparently. Calypso then says, seems like both Ellie and Janine and Sammy and Gabler were counting on Owen as the swing vote. Gabler versus Ellie. And then everyone finds out Owen's beware advantage and is scared of a tie vote and going to rocks. All right. And Janine is running in the woods to see if she can poop. No, he didn't say that. And Janine is running in the woods to see if she gets her advantage for risking her vote. And my guess is that she loses her vote. And it also messes things up for Baka. So probably Jesse also risks his vote and gets the advantage instead of Janine. What? Calypso, what? What is this? Jeff Probst leaving comments here? Spoiler alert. Captain Talon says the rumored cage idol next episode. I didn't hear about this rumor, but I don't follow the rumors. But the rumored cage idol next episode. And then personal person says, nah. Looks like the same gambling game as before. To which Wonton replies, that's for next season, not this one. And then Turk says, what's a cage idol? Thank you, Kurt, because I have no idea what that is either. And then Rosine comes in and says, you save 3 people. So you save 3 people. What? Rosine, who told you this? Okay, so me and Kurt are on the same page. We're like, what? And Rosine's like, you saved 3 people? Duh. And then ROJ says, is a real idol. It's a real idol, Kurt, and a fake idol one that will be out in the open at camp, but locked in a cage. But it's for season 44, not 43. Well, then why did you people just say who's right and who's wrong? We'll never know because I'm not going to Google it. Are you guys? Oh my gosh. Any other good tea in this comment section? Okay, we did purr. Okay, so when Fire Panda said, I think next episode will be the downfall of either Ellie or Gabler. 13 people liked it. Ooh, that's a spooky number this Halloween season. Jonathan Reed says, I really do like the rest of that tribe, but she's playing way too hard. And Gambler is just a lot. He called him Gambler. Is just a lot. To which Sammy replies, Sammy got his YouTube? Maybe it's a different Sammy. Gabler has an idol that expires at his next tribal council. If he goes home, dead. I'm dead. Dead. Hello, says Ellie. Does not seem like a pre-merge boot. Sorry. Calypso says, was rooting for Ellie and Owen pregame, but she's becoming annoying. Laughy emoji. Gabler has an idol for his next tribal council, and then it expires, so I would be shocked if he doesn't play it. I wouldn't be shocked. I think there's a good chance that Gabler would not play his idol because he's that kind of messy player. So interesting. I love all you people commenting. And this is from The Tribe Has Spoken's YouTube. I just found it. I was searching. I don't know who they are, but good on ya. You got some good comments there, guy. Way to go, guy. Way to go, friend. Way to happen. All right, you guys. So that's it. That is our Survivor Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the Survivor Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. I have to read other people's comments because your comments aren't fun enough, says none of your business. You guys are super fun. But it's just fun to see what other people are saying too. And so then we can all kind of laugh and be like, oh my God. Nanya says, my least favorites are Gabler and Sammy. Both gotta go. ASAPPIMP. Got it. Gabler, I want, but he has an idol. Yeah. Who gets this season eye candy? Carla. Carla. She gets this season. She's my eye candy this season. Love her. She's my best friend. I love her. All right. Other than that, I think Jesse's a cutie. Yeah. Because of his story and stuff. Yeah. Cassidy's cute. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's true for me. That's true for me. Oh, Sarah says Jesse/Cody or Sammy will win this season. Those are good picks. I think, though, it's going to be Carla. I think it's Carla. Joleen has spoken. The tribe has spoken. The winner of season 43, Carla. Okay, it's our first Septum win. Way to go. Way to go, Carla. And then she'll be there, and Cody will be like, oh, wahoo, I voted for you. Oh, wahoo. Yeah, he is cute, right? He's a cutie. And he has a good backstory, and it's like, he's so cute. He's like, I just have me and my wife, my kids, not a lot of friends. I was like, oh my God, I love a guy with no friends. Like, that's my favorite kind of guy. You ever date a guy that has a lot of friends? It's the most annoying thing you'll ever. Don't date the life of the party. Date the guy that wants to go home early and hang out with you and rub your feet and make cookies. Okay? Don't date the guy that's like, hey, what's up? Stifler, Miffler, Biffler, Butthead, Dickhead, Suckface. What's up, guys? Hey, this is my wife. Okay? You go do something. Don't date that guy. Don't marry that guy. Okay? Yes, Carla for the win. Yeah, Ellie's like, I'm a psychotherapist, and I think you're all psycho. Okay? Like and share if you want another Survivor recap with Joleen. The more you guys like, the more you guys comment, it helps me so much in the algorithm. I appreciate it. I'm going to finish out this season with you guys because you were so wonderful and kind in the comments of the first update I did, which was last week. So I can't disappoint you guys. I love you too much. I love you too much. Is that Chell? Yeah, Chell. I had to almost teach Chell some social. He was very much more introverted. He never was a partier. That just wasn't, he wasn't a big drinker. He would go to a party and like sit in the corner on his phone, or we'd be in a circle talking. He would kind of just get on his phone. Like, so I had to be like, okay. And again, we were in our 20s when we met. So I'm like, okay, that comes off as rude to people. And he's like, why? But everybody loved Chell because he was kind and nice. But he would be like, yeah, let's go home. Let's not go to the party. He would actually pick me and my friends up from the bar. Cause I'm like, I gotta go to the bar. You know, I've been sober now for 10 years, but you know, alcoholism is a hell of a drug. And I'd be like, I gotta go to a party. Come on, you want to come? He's like, I don't want to come. He would go like watch a show or do improv or do, work or something. And I was like, I gotta go get drunk. Will you pick me up later? Can you take me to McDonald's? And he was like, sure. So, yeah. He's outgoing. He is outgoing, but he's not a big party guy. Like, he never really was big on the parties. He's more like smaller groups. He's not the party guy. And I dated some party guys. Oh, did I date some party guys? Okay. I need him to make an audition, secretly record Shell and send. Oh, secretly record him. I should. Introverted and I need an out there guy like Cody. Yes, if you're very introverted, it'll help you. But I'm just extroverted enough. I'm like an introverted extrovert where I love attention. I like performing. But when it comes to like big group settings and parties, it makes me anxious. I don't necessarily like it. I like being on stage, but I don't necessarily like going to parties and like the social aspects, the social anxiety of it. I don't enjoy. But when I'm on stage, it's like I am, or my YouTube channel, I'm in control. So that's a big difference than just being thrown out into the social wilderness where you never know what someone's going to say or what I'm going to say and be super awkward, So but I'm enough. extroverted for us. Bob said, my mother used to have to drag my father to a party, then couldn't get him to leave the party. That sounds like a dad move. That really does something. There's probably footage enough right here on Joleen's channel to make Chell an audition tape, right? You would think we should play the sassy Chell of the last Big Brother finale recap. Sassy Chell. I'd be like, do you want sassy Chell? Survivor, you want sassy Chell? So there you go. All right, you guys. There we have it. There we have it. I'm going to wear mine like this is how James wears it. This isn't really a good look for me. This isn't really my look. This it makes me feel bad about myself. Makes me not enjoy this camera. Okay, so this is a little. The buffs aren't. They're fun to a point. I don't know. They look so cute on everyone else, but then I put it on and it's like, meh, meh. I do enjoy them though. I just haven't perfected how to wear them. I want to like pull those two strands here. It's 290s. It's 290s. Yeah, Chelsea from the medical community and Survivor. Right. Oh, Diana Lee, you're so sweet. 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 Is it legal? It is legal. If alcohol is legal, cannabis should be. Well, it's legal where I'm at. I don't partake, but never say never. Never say never. All right, you guys, wear it as a skirt. Oh my God, I don't even think it'll fit over my ass. But thank you, Nanya, for assuming that it would fit over my ass. Okay. I just remember like the old days, like the Parvati days, and they would always, you guys had the bikini tops. That's what I remember about Survivor when I was younger. It was like the girls in the bikini tops, and then they wore Survivor as like a little like tube top or a little skirt, and they looked so cute. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then I think when I got this, I was like, what would that look like on me? It looked different. I'll just say that. It was different. It was Which winner would Chell? Oh God. Well, Chell he's a provider in that he, he would, I don't want to say he'd be like Ozzy because he wouldn't be like an Ozzy. Also the porn with Ozzy. But I feel like he would be empathetic, sympathetic. Which winner would he play like? And Ozzy's not a winner, right? He's not going to play like Sandra. He's not going to play like Boston Rob. He's not going to play like Michelle. He's not going to, I don't even think there is a winner I could name that. He's a Yule type. He is a Yule type. You are so right, P. Scott. You know my husband better than I do. And that must be why I'm so attracted to Yule. It's like the one Survivor guy I'm like, Yule. Yeah, Ozzy didn't win. He would be like a Yule type. He'd be a little quieter, I feel like, until he got comfortable. He would be helpful, strategic, but I almost think Chell might be too nice. I don't know. He's not coach. He's not coach. No, gross. No offense, but gross. I'm not covering the challenge. I used to cover it with Miranda. Shout out to Miranda, honestly, Honecker. We had a lot of fun, but the challenge is just gotten so long, so convoluted. I like the challenge All-Stars, but the regular season of the challenge, I haven't even watched the last couple because it's just like once Fessy showed up and started banging everybody, I was like, this isn't fun anymore. It's just not fun. But I did hear Laurel is back. I might give it a peep, give it a view, but I just don't find the challenge. I used to love the challenge, like adore it. And once they put Josh Martinez and Fessy and Casey, it was like, just forget it. Throw the whole damn thing away and start it on fire. It was just too much. The Big Brother people, I think, really ruined it. But the one on Paramount Plus, All Stars, I really like that. So no offense, coach. No offense. All right, you guys have been fantastic. Don't forget he's off this season. But I hear Fessy has like sex with Laurel, and I'm like, why is anyone having sex with Fessy? Why? I just don't understand it. If you've watched one season of the challenge, you'd be like, no, thank you. Thank you. He wouldn't even eat the gross stuff. Okay? No. I guarantee he's very selfish in the bedroom. I guarantee it, like the men's damn warehouse. Okay. But thank God Josh is off this season because, oh my God, too much. And then now Casey's engaged to not, what's her name? I was going to call her Nolly. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. They have those two annoying ones. I can't. And I heard they have Annalise and freaking Tommy Tom. All right, I could talk forever, but smash the like on your way out. Leave a comment after this video post. It helps me so much. Let me know your thoughts, your favorite players, who you think is gonna win. Are you a fan of Gabler? Here's the question of the day. What would you have done if Gabler, and leave this in the comments after the video post, what would you have done if Gabler would have put that palm frond, F-R-O-N-D, on you while you were sleeping? That's the question I want you to answer. But leave all your thoughts and comments below. Thank you guys so much. Smash that like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for Married to Bravo with Nana, where we'll be talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion part 1 and Salt Lake City. Is that episode 3 already? Episode 2 or 3, whatever the newest episode is. All right, talk to you later. Bye, guys. Remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think.
If you like what you